Boy, have I got a show for you. Well, hi friends. Once again, recording a quick video in a new location here now. I'm very excited about that. I wanted to kind of delve in and just have a nice indoor smoking video for once in my channel's history. Smoking indoors is definitely a huge privilege. For one who just kind of enjoys relaxing, sitting back, writing a novel or reading a novel or watching Netflix or playing video games or whatever with the comfort of indoors. It's a huge privilege, and it really stands out to me as something that I'm really glad is affecting my life here. I really wanted to kick off early June, this June 1st video, with something exciting because June's always been a really good month for me. It's the month I really broke some barriers, entered some new vices, and really just kind of grew up a little bit. And June's kind of the month when I think it's sort of embedded in our history and our mindsets, where we're a little bit more less preoccupied with things like school if you're a college student, or work, and you just kind of want to get out there in the summer environment and really delve into whatever you have dreamt about doing all fall and winter and spring. June's kind of like the first summer month. But anyway, I'll kick off the smoking video with showing you guys my cool lighter, making sure it's upright and at least somewhat visible. Colorado Organics, good old classic organics. I won't be consuming any THC in this video, unfortunately, but just kidding. But more or less, I am a bit of a tobacco connoisseur, so trying to keep it up to date with that. But on the lighter, I just inherited this from my old ex-roommate, who left it underneath his bed, and we were cleaning out his room. Really nice guy. Loved having him around, but he moved up to up to the northern states, so I wanted to go ahead and steal this from him. And no need to sentimental value sending it back up to him, being like, well, you lost your lighter. Lighters are something that you more or less can accidentally steal from someone or something like that, or you can take from someone and they won't necessarily hold it against you. I've probably lost at least 24 lighters, 24 lighters or so in my history of smoking of about 5 years or so. I think coming up this June and July is my 5th year anniversary of smoking. But yeah, lighters are pretty cool. Easy to steal, what can we say? I'll get lighted here and keep on talking. Eagle 20's blue, look at those bad boys. Some of my favorite, I gotta go with the blues. I know nothing about them. Resembles in the slightest sense the color blue. I have a few left, but reds to me are just a little bit too chalky. I mean, some folks, for me it stands out to me, like folks who really enjoy red cigarettes are more or less induced to less of a chain smoking kind of effigy in their personality, and they want to kind of get more into the whole, I'm just a social smoker, I only smoke when I drink. So you want something obviously pretty hard. A red would be necessary for that. I also actually personally not a huge reds guy, but I do love Marlboro Black, which are kind of harder, more tartary kind of cigarettes. But anyway, I'll light up here. I've already had about 9 or so within the span of the last 12 hours, and right around when the sun set, I'm just pumping these down, going to different bars and whatnot. But that's not important. What's important is now I'm safe in my cubicle, ready to smoke. So here we go. Yes. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. It's already past midnight. I might just Netflix it out a little bit. But to kind of induce the smoking flavor, I do have something, and I am a huge flavor mixer, if you guys are aware yet. Purple Edition Red Bull. If you have these in your country, bless it. These things are great. I love the sugar-free. I'm getting more into kind of that lifestyle where I'm jumping into things like Diet Coke and just sugar-free Red Bull and whatnot. It's something that I can really savor. And I know I'm not a huge proponent of aspartame per hand, per se, but just like anything purple, it's going to be somewhat delicious. I mean, come on. But anyway, I'll crack this bad boy open. I did bust my thumb the other day, so excuse me if this takes about a half hour or so. Nope. There we go. Once we let's just get some liquid in me as well. But yeah, fun little cubicle here, smoking along. And I like to call it my tobacco cubicle and whatnot. Of course, blowing the smoke towards the open window and whatnot is an essential factor. But without a doubt, without a doubt. Probably some of the best cheap, like dime store kind of cigarettes to me. And cigarettes aren't something where, you're consuming them. I'm a quality guy, don't get me wrong, but I do really enjoy, sometimes a good bargain on something that I'm just consuming on a daily basis. I mean, if I'm going to want 7-Up, I might as well go with the generic brand, more or less, but, yeah, I mean, there's always a good thing to being, good factor to being a little bit American, and, wanting something that's a little bit, not lower quality, but cheaper price, and a bang for your buck, and, of a very similar quality, but, I don't know. Marlboro definitely stands out to me as very exclusive. One cigarette I haven't featured on this channel though, and not to disrespect or take down like the name brands like Marlboro and Camel or anything like that. Eagle 20s are a brand in their own sense, but there was a cigarette that I smoked just hysterically and I loved so much back in like 2014 when I would go downstate in Cheyenne, Wyoming, visit my pops and whatnot, visit family. And there was a cigarette there that I haven't seen up here in central Wyoming in ages and ages and ages. And that's Virginia Blend. And it's not Virginia Slims. I'm always telling the kind clerks at the stores, I'm seeking out a Virginia Blend, and I emphasize blend, like, please tell me you know what that is. And I of course only go to the stores where I know that particular cigarette would exist, for instance. And they're in a silver box, Marlboro, Virginia Blend. It says Virginia Blend on the bottom. And it's kind of a dark, like nickel colored box with gold on it, and hopefully in my next 6 or so videos I'll get to show you guys what they taste like, me smoking them, kind of savoring them, really enjoying them. But for now I'm an Eagle 20s guy. But there's something about the Virginia Blend I really like, kind of a really nice like cashmere kind of like metallic kind of taste that you just can't find with any other cigarette from my personal experience. Excuse me. Away we go. The big dark brown kitty was meowing at the door earlier, and I was hoping to get some footage of the cat going meow, but I'm sure he's asleep by now. Cute little kitty. I'm a huge cat lover, but yeah. Whew. Red Bull, that does it for me. Well, I'm done. I'm done for the night. Too much caffeine. Or maybe I'm not done for the night. I don't know. I might pull an all-nighter. Who knows? It's YouTube community, so I could be posting another one in the next couple hours or so. Who knows? I've really done that before. Posted 3 videos in one night, and I'm all just goofing around with very little alcoholic influence, which is a good thing. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to title this video my 5-year anniversary of smoking cigarettes. Prime times I did start when I was about 18 or so. Loved the grape. I have a good acquaintance, really good acquaintance, who loves the peach ones, and he's more of a social smoker than a continual connoisseur, as I personally associate with, lightly egotistically, but yeah. 5 years since I've been smoking, basically, to the month, not to the exact date, but I'm 24 now, and hopefully, I'll be able to slow down definitely over the next couple years. I'm planning on investing in a new vape kit. My last vape pen broke down a couple months ago, and I like kind of the fruitier, like orange and strawberry and grape flavors. They had some really great vaping flavors, like for the bigger modules that are like yay high, yay wide or so, about 3 inches by 4 or 5 inches, 4.5 inches. But yeah, so I'll call it a video there. Hopefully I can throw in some vaping videos. My Camel Snooze video wasn't exclusively popular, and that's okay. I wasn't expecting it to just explode, but with popularity. But anyway, Eagle 20s, as you guys can see, great smoke for indoors. And boy, hopefully I can call it a night by there. You guys rock. Thanks for viewing. As always, Snowy Croquet.